You have grades for each position that range from A to F. Browse available players to improve your team.
mess around and put that thing over your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Let's go now. Got it.
Not the one that you show up and don't put nothing in. You know the one that's in their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then
Set, ready. Gator.
Automatic is a habit, you should know what's out of me. I've been getting brand new chicks, you don't know that I can face. I just wanna know that I can have a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all fake. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now the change don't matter now. I'ma need something that can come down front. I'm gonna pull up with the bar down front. 6 months and I ain't twice. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. Automatic is a habit, you should know what's out of me. I've been getting to it, I ain't know what y'all hate. Brand new chicks, you don't know that I can face. I just wanna know that I can have a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all fake. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now the change don't matter now. I'ma need something that can come down front. I'm gonna pull up with the bar down front. So, go and bring the beat back. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing,
Got it.
keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me.
Let's go.
Okay, cool, you can sell that seed.
Here we go. Set. 16 outlaw. Set, go. Come on, set. 30 pace. Ready, go. Ready. 15 lock. Set. Ready, ready, ready. Set, go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hut, hut. Here we go. Go. Set, hut. Knock. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And off we go from Denver. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing on first down is Locke. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
That's good.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
A quick throw outside by Locke. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
From midfield, here's Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsay. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Lindsay on the carry.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The pass there complete to Sutton.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his tight end Fan. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Locke on target to Fant for a Bronco first down.
17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On first down, it's Lindsay. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 12-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton on the touchdown pass from Drew Locke. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score. Broncos 7. Buccaneers nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 18.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28.
It's a gain of 10.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 14. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Brady gives this one off to Jones. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2nd and 6 from the 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Brady. And he's got it. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard taking it in. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lock. Open man. He completes it to Judy. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On play action. Lock. Left side here. That's the tight end fan. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Lock. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Clock now on first down. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Lock. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
For the Bronco field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. The drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Antonio Brown on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
37-yard line.
Brady's throw there complete. And some room to work. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
10-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
It's a gain.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. Here's Brady to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he is out of bounds all the way up near midfield. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 42 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And 9.
45. Mike, 45. Here we go.
Locke working out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 1st down Broncos as Locke finds Judy. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Check. Crouch.
Protein spin.
Mike, 54. Hey, I'm coming.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
2-18. Chopper.
54, right there. 54, Mike. I'm here all day.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. Set. 50. Clear. Let's get it together.
From the 38, Locke. This is the tight end fan. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
At the 28.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 7, Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, 28 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
McManus's point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
That's complete to his running back, Evans. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Brady on target there to Godwin. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 39-yard line.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey fighting his way through contact. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
Tonight's final score, Broncos.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.